there's been some talk of maybe the league having some type of horse format. Would you be interested in something like that?
I don't have a basketball hoop in my house, so I don't think I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Hey, Jayson, John Corral from Mass Live. Can you talk a little bit about the donation? What led up to your foundation and teaming up with Bradley Beal? How did that start? Can you talk us through the process of all that?
Yeah, during this time, through my foundation, just trying to find a way that I could be of some assistance during this time, and always trying to find a way to give back, especially like in St. Louis. And Brad is from St. Louis as well, so he teamed up with me to donate to help the people back home in St. Louis, and then I wanted to help out city of Boston, so that's how that came about, and just announced that today for people to be aware of, and they could look at my Instagram and click the link and get more information and donate to either, if they would like to.
Hey, Jayson, Steve Belpat from the Herald. How bad does it hurt just having the season come to a long pause like this?
It's tough. Everybody wants to be playing, but everybody understands that there's more important things going on right now. So, whatever happens with the season, I'm sure they'll make the right decision, and with it in the best interest of making sure everybody's safe and healthy first. So just figuring this thing out first is more important, and then everything else will take care of itself.
Is it particularly difficult on you, maybe because of how you've been playing the last month and a half prior? I mean, you'd kind of taken your step forward.
No, I'm not really thinking about that. Obviously, I love the game and would love to be out there playing, and hopefully, whether it's this season or next season, we'll be able to get that back out there. But the health and safety of everybody is more important, and I understand that. So, I'm not upset or anything. It's just, it's unfortunate, but we'll get through it.
Jayson, this is Mark D'Amico from Celtics.com. Hope you and your family are doing well. You mentioned that you don't have a basketball hoop. How much easier would this be for you if you had a basketball hoop and kind of a gym at your house to be able to go pass the time in every day?
It'd be a lot easier, especially if I had a basketball court in my house. But that's kind of expensive. So maybe I'll get like a hoop that I could put on the outside of the garage or something.
Yeah, this is probably the first time in your life that you've ever had the sport kind of just completely removed. So what has that been like for you you probably got a basketball to dribble in the house, but you don't have anywhere to shoot. Just what's that been like?
Yeah, this is the first time that's ever happened. It's a new experience. And I'm not alone. There's a lot of other guys that are going through the same thing. So we all just trying to figure it out.
How long do you think the longest time prior to this that you've gone in your life without shooting at a hoop? Since you were able to at least reach a 10-foot basket.
Probably 3 weeks, maybe. That's just like maybe after the season, like 2 or 3 weeks to let my body rest.
Jayson, can you describe what kind of things are you able to do to stay in shape?
Got a Peloton, one of those standstill bikes. Some jump rope. I got a couple of weights and things like that to stay in shape and try to stay fit. It's not as lavish as the practice facility, but you make do what you got and make the most out of it.
Jayson, this is Gary Washburn. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Okay. Is there anything you've done over the last few weeks that you generally had no time to do? Read? Have you caught up on something? Have you binge watched something? What have you done that you've kind of haven't been able to do in years? And then 2, you see all these throwback games on TV. Is there a game that you really watched intensely that you had not watched before, or you learned from, or something from back in the day that you maybe before you were born that you kind of caught and got a kick out of?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV shows, fixing things up around the house, in my mom's house, cleaning up. Just little things like that, doing laundry, but I got a lot of free time. And I watched I watched the entire 2010 Game 7 when the Lakers played the Celtics. And I think that might have been the first time I watched it since when I watched it live. That was 10 years ago. So I was like 12, 12 or 11. And I remember, exactly where I was at when I watched that game in 2010.
What did you take away from that game? Like, what was going in your mind to see the Celtics and Lakers playing the finals, and a game? See Kobe, obviously, in the game for it all, pretty much.
I mean, when I watched it, when I was in 2010. I didn't really understand it all. I just knew that, last time they played, Kobe lost in 08. So I wanted Kobe to win and get revenge. But now, re-watching it, obviously, understanding that, Kobe's no longer with us. And, just to see all those guys, that were on that team. And I forgot how much of a low-scoring game it was, how every possession was tough and guys looked like they were exhausted. And I just kind of look at it differently now with my understanding of NBA basketball is different. It was just a different view watching the game and things like that.
Last question. Jayson, it's Abby. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm just wondering, with the work that you're doing with Brad and then also the role that the NBA and professional athletes have kind of played in this whole thing, what do you see is important for you guys to be doing right now?
As in terms of staying ready in case we do start back playing?
No, more so as kind of taking a leadership role. The NBA was the first to kind of call off their games, and everyone followed suit in that. And then I know you guys have been very outspoken, including Marcus, and just the importance of staying home and doing what we can. How do you see the role of professional athletes and you guys in the NBA in particular in kind of helping to lead people through this?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Commissioner Silver and with NBA, taking a stand of being the first league to take a break or, be suspended for the time being was the right decision. And just as professional athletes, just using our platform, using our voice many people we can reach so many people around the world, through social media and things like that. And, just singing out a positive message and encouraging everybody to do their part, and, being able to get through this together is, I think, the role that we have.